Nature's most bizarre love stories produce creatures you'd think only exist in myths. And the very first hybrid on our list will leave you speechless. Stay tuned until number 1 for the ultimate surprise. Imagine a striped donkey roaming the savannah, a Zonkey, the unexpected blend of zebra and donkey. This hybrid inherits the donkey's sturdy build and the zebra's iconic black and white stripes, though the pattern is often patchy rather than perfect. Zonkeys arise when a male zebra mates with a female donkey, a pairing that occurs rarely in the wild, but more often in zoos where both species coexist. Like most interspecies hybrids, Zonkeys are typically sterile, carrying a mixed chromosome count that prevents viable offspring. Their temperament mirrors that of donkeys, steady and sure-footed, while their appearance can confuse predators and tourists alike. Though not a common sight, documented cases in South Africa and European wildlife parks confirm their existence. Up next, we dive into a marine marvel that blurs the line between dolphin and whale.
Surprisingly, the ocean hides a creature that is part dolphin, part false killer whale, known as the Wholphin. First recorded in a Hawaiian aquarium in the 1980s, a male bottlenose dolphin and a female false killer whale produced a male offspring that grew to an impressive length of about 8 feet, larger than a typical dolphin but smaller than its whale parent. Wholphins inherit the playful intelligence of dolphins and the robust size of false killer whales, making them adept swimmers capable of deep dives. Their skin bears a smooth, grey hue with subtle dorsal fin variations from both parents. While they thrive in captivity under careful care, there are no confirmed sightings of wild wholphins, likely due to the limited overlap of breeding ranges. Their rarity fuels scientific intrigue about marine reproductive barriers. Next, we explore a desert hybrid that fuses camel and llama traits into a single animal.
Behold the Cama, a striking hybrid born from a male dromedary camel and a female llama, first successfully created through artificial insemination in 1998. This cross combines the camel's endurance and height, reaching up to 6 feet at the shoulder, with the llama's gentle temperament and finer wool. Cama offspring display a smooth coat that sheds less than typical llama fiber, making them potentially valuable for textile production in arid regions. Genetic analysis shows they inherit 63 chromosomes from the camel and 74 from the llama, resulting in a viable yet sterile hybrid. While only a handful exist, all are housed in research facilities where they serve as living studies on reproductive compatibility across the Camelidae family. Their existence challenges long-held beliefs about the limits of intergenous breeding. Coming up, we shift to a North American hybrid that blends the might of bison with domestic cattle.
Rarely does a farmer witness a creature that carries the bulk of a bison with the docility of a cow, yet the Beefalo does exactly that. Developed in the United States during the early 20th century, Beefalo are the result of crossing domestic cattle, typically Angus, with the American bison. Early attempts produced sterile offspring, but later genetic techniques yielded fertile hybrids that retain about 3/4 cattle and 1/4 bison genetics. Beefalo exhibit a leaner meat profile, higher protein content, and a distinctive dark hue, prompting interest from sustainable meat advocates. They also possess the bison's hardness, thriving on sparse pasture where regular cattle might struggle. Though not widespread, herds exist across the Midwest, offering a glimpse into how selective breeding can merge wild resilience with agricultural efficiency. Up next, we travel to the high-altitude ranges where yak and cattle unite.
Scientists have long studied the Dizo, a hardy hybrid born when a domestic cow mates with a wild yak, commonly found in the Himalayan foothills. The resulting animal inherits the yak's thick coat and remarkable cold tolerance, enabling it to graze at elevations above 4,000 meters, where ordinary cattle cannot survive. Dizo are valued by local herders for their strength, often used as pack animals capable of carrying heavy loads across rugged terrain. Their milk boasts a higher butterfat content, prized for making traditional butter and cheese. While male Dizo are usually sterile due to mismatched chromosome numbers, females can reproduce with either parent species, maintaining the hybrid lineage. The presence of Dizo illustrates how human-guided breeding can extend agricultural practices into extreme environments. Next, we encounter a polar bear and grizzly bear blend that roams the Arctic frontier.
Hidden in the shifting boundaries of the Arctic tundra, the Grolar bear, sometimes called a pizzly, emerges when a male polar bear and a female grizzly, or vice versa, mate, a phenomenon increasingly documented as climate change forces the two species into overlapping territories. These hybrids display a mix of traits: the massive size and white fur of the polar bear tempered by the brown coloration and humped shoulders of the grizzly. Genetic testing of captured specimens confirms a blend of both parent genomes, and some grolars have been observed hunting both on sea ice and on land, showcasing versatile feeding habits. While most are sterile, a few have successfully reproduced, hinting at a potential, albeit limited, gene flow between the two iconic species. Their existence raises questions about future bear evolution as habitats continue to shift. Coming up, we delve into a cunning canid that merges coyote and wolf lineages.
Legendary for their adaptability, Coywolves are the product of interbreeding between coyotes and wolves, primarily the eastern wolf. First recognized in the northeastern United States, these hybrids inherit the coyote's sleek build and the wolf's larger size and pack behavior, creating a predator that can thrive in both urban edge environments and deep forests. Coywolves often display a coat pattern that is a muted gray-brown, blending the coloration of both parents, and they possess a howl that carries the resonance of a wolf with the higher pitch of a coyote. Studies suggest they may be more resilient to disease and have a broader diet, preying on small mammals, deer, and even scavenging human waste. Their rise underscores the fluid nature of canid genetics in response to habitat fragmentation. Up next, we encounter a feline marvel that rivals any big cat in sheer size.
Unlikely to roam the wild, the tigon emerges from the rare union of a male tiger and a female lion, typically in captivity where both species are housed together. Tigons inherit the tiger's distinctive striping, though often faded, combined with the lion's mane, though usually smaller and less pronounced than that of a pure lion. Their size falls between the two parents, generally lighter than a lion-tiger hybrid called a liger, yet they retain a powerful build capable of impressive agility. Behavioral traits can vary. Some tigons exhibit the solitary nature of tigers, while others display the social tendencies of lions. Because of chromosomal incompatibilities, most tigons are sterile, limiting their presence to zoological collections. Their existence provides valuable insight into the genetic compatibility of the Panthera genus and sparks debate among conservationists about the ethics of such breeding. Next, we reveal the ultimate feline giant that tops our list.
Mysterious and massive, the liger holds the title of the largest known cat, born from a male lion and a female tiger. This hybrid can weigh over 900 pounds and stretch up to 10 feet in length, dwarfing both parent species. Ligers inherit a tawny coat with faint tiger stripes, and they often develop a mane, though typically smaller than a male lion's, due to the influence of the lion's genetics. Their growth is fueled by an excess of growth hormones, as the tiger's gene for growth inhibition is absent in the female tiger parent, allowing the lion's growth-promoting genes to dominate. While most ligers are kept in zoos and private collections, a few have displayed remarkable swimming ability, a trait more common in tigers. Like most big cat hybrids, ligers are usually sterile, making each individual a unique specimen for scientific observation. Finally, we arrive at the most iconic hybrid that has shaped human history. What a journey through nature's most unexpected pairings. From striped savanna wanderers to massive feline marvels, each hybrid shows how flexible evolution can be when species meet. If you enjoyed uncovering these wonders, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next mind-blowing list we drop each week. Which hybrid stood out to you the most, the sea-dwelling Wholphin or the colossal Liger? Share your thoughts below, and give this video a like if you learned something new. Thanks for watching, and keep marveling at the wild world around us.